Hi, I'm Lee Kirby, co-founder and chairman of Salute Mission Critical. I'm honored today to be here with Phillip Marangella with EdgeConneX. Phillip, welcome.
Thanks, Lee. Great to join you for this session.
So we've worked together now for 9 years, and it's been a great ride. We've put so many veterans and military spouses into the industry. There's been hundreds. I know right now we're almost at 100 with you, and we've had alumni go into EdgeConneX. Has the journey been as positive on your side as ours, and what have you seen as the best benefits?
Yeah, first off, absolutely, Lee. I mean, I think what you and the team that you've put in place has been a fantastic effort, right? In taking veterans, retraining them as they come out of service, and preparing to enter the digital infrastructure space. The people element, right? You talk about data centers. It's great in terms of these buildings around the world and the technology that they enable. But what's fundamental to all that are the people that help make sure those things work to 5 nines reliability above and beyond, right? The security, all the staffing that goes into it is essential, right? And you can't overlook the importance of that. And that's the beauty of, yes, it's a great program to retrain veterans, but why it's so good is the training that they had when they were in the service, the discipline, the focus, the execution towards the mission translates perfectly to the data center space. And that's why for us, particularly as EdgeConneX, which is, we're as you've seen the journey that we've been on, where we started out in the United States building these edge data centers, right? And quickly scaling that up to 30 data centers across North America. And now we're in Europe, now we're in Asia, now we're in South America, leveraging Salute and the team that you have, right? It's not just a US service members that you're pulling from. You can pull in any country. The framework and the model that you have just translates perfectly to allow us to scale just in time with the people and resources that you provide. So it's a win for us. Obviously, it's a win for our customers as well. But most importantly, it's a win for these veterans that are coming out and have fantastic careers in a totally new high growth segment, right? And again, to your point, a lot of these fantastic people, we've brought them internal, and you've been gracious to allow us to bring these people on as permanent EdgeConneX employees as a further testament to the quality and the fantastic work that they do for us each and every day around the world, 24/7.
I couldn't agree with you more. This is November and it's Remembrance Month, and we have Veterans Day, and we're honoring veterans for their service. But we're businessmen, and I think the key message that our colleagues need to understand is there's an ROI to this. We've proven that with our models. We're successful as a company, and it's because of those skills you mentioned that have already been ingrained in veterans and the thousands of dollars of training that's gone into them. And I think that's why our mutual success has been so great, because we've done the right thing, but we've done the smart thing. And the smart thing is to hire people from the military community and get them into this industry.
Right. And, just to kind of double click on that, Lee, I mean, I think it's important. Like, we could have done this in 1 or 2 markets and done the press release. I'm the marketing guy, right? You could have promoted that as such, and hey, look at what great things we're doing, right? But at the end of the day, it comes down to the business. And this is why it's not just fluff. It's not just marketing. It's not just one market. We've done this across tens of markets around the world, over hundreds of employees as well, right? So it's a testament to the platform and the training that you have instilled. It's not just, finding somebody and putting them in a position. There's a lot of training that you guys, from all the experience in the data center industry that you have, you recognize by task, by region, there's so many nuances involved, but that's the training that Salute Mission Critical provides, that allows, not only do you take these great individuals with a great starting point, but then when they slot in, it's seamless, right? And it's fast and easy for us. It makes it easy for us. So that's one less area that we have to worry about, and we can kind of focus on other areas of the business to add emphasis to. And so I just really wanted to kind of emphasize the scope and the scale as a testament of what we do with you guys, that it's not just a simple PR announcement for one market that everybody feels good about it. But fundamentally, it's about the business and the success and the proof points of year over year we've continued to expand around the world with you guys.
And I think that's a great message for our colleagues in the industry to hear, because there are 14 militaries represented in the ranks of Salute that work for EdgeConneX. So this works in any country because the military does instill the leadership and the discipline, and we've proven that you can take it country to country as long as you have that training and workforce development program in place.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And even talking to you, I was like, I didn't even realize, South America, right? Or some of these countries in Europe. And another good example is one country, I believe we're doing this in Poland, right? Where reservists that were, part of your team get called up, and then you're able to replace them with, from other countries and so forth. So it's that adaptability too, and flexibility in each of these markets that, in a lot of these emerging markets, it's challenging to find good people. And this again is where you're bringing from those local services in those countries, great people out to help them support our growth in markets in South America and Eastern Europe and even in the future in Asia and other markets around the world is extremely beneficial to us.
I can't think of how I could say it any better. I think it's a smart decision for businesses to be tapping into this community, and so many of them overlook it, and now's the time to raise the flag and let them know it works in every country.
Yeah. And look, again, I'm really passionate about this and about the business. It's not only EdgeConneX, it's our customers, right? And because a lot of these Salute members are interfacing with our customers, who are the hyperscalers and who are some of the most challenging customers in the world. And so they have indirectly that connection, and it gives us our peace of mind that those relationships, those interfaces that they have with our customers, we're getting equal positive feedback and credibility with them as we enter new emerging markets around the world. And I think it goes back to my point is, don't overlook the importance of the people that are running and operating these data centers and the value that they bring. You can have the most beautiful data center and the most incredible technology, but if you don't have the right people, then that's where problems in turn lie in terms of operating these facilities.
Absolutely. I think it's the mark of a great partnership. Everything we do, the client sees, and they can see that partnership and the strength of it.
100% agree.
Well, this is November, and I appreciate everything EdgeConneX has done to help us realize our vision. Service to the country, I think, should be repaid as a society, but as a business, there's an ROI here for people to call on, and I appreciate everything we've done together the last 9 years, and honored to serve with you.
Likewise, Lee, first off, thank you for your service as well, right? And don't want to forget the many years that you've served the United States. And then, as you said, recognizing those service members that work for us as well as their spouses. I think that's also important. They make a great sacrifice as well. And so we try to honor a lot of our veterans in addition to Salute, but those that have worked for us across many of the different branches of the government that now work for us permanently here at EdgeConneX, as well as their spouses. It's an important part to recognize and appreciate and acknowledge their work from the past and obviously today. So
those programs, I think, are great. We've seen statistics where programs like what you're doing should be copied by other companies because they will up their retention rates. You make the veterans feel included, you make the different groups that are in the veterans community feel included, and they'll stay with you forever.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
Well, thank you for everything we've done together. I'm so honored to serve with you.
Likewise, Lee, truly honored to have Salute as a premier partner of ours, and we look to continue to further expand as we have over the past nearly decade together. I think our success has been kind of mutual as we kind of scale up the business, and so look forward to the next 10 years together.
Sounds great. See you guys.
All right, thank you.